Now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True. Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy, Coach Malachi, and this B.I.H. True. Yeah, man. You know it is what it is, man. Just trying to get, just trying to make sure, y'all know me, man. I'm on the stick icky.
The stickiest of the icky. You want to smoke with the old boy Rick James?
Y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button for the old boy Shetty show. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know what? No, I need to set my settings on this shit because I don't, you know what I mean? Hold on. Let me set my settings. Let me set my settings on this. Let me see. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this ASAP. Let me set the settings. Let me set the settings right quick on this. Y'all bear with me one moment, man. I'm trying to do a little something in my settings for the show. Let's see. Let's go all the way down here to the bottom. Let's get to the bottom. Nah, that's it. We're going to do that like that. That's right. I just had to set it to where only people can leave a comment. You got to be able to subscribe for at least an hour. That's it. See what I'm saying? Subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe. Or just sit back and watch. See what I'm saying? Anyways, today gonna be a good show. But I'm trying to tell you, boy, I'm feeling it today. Boy, today I'm not gonna be bullshitting. I don't know how we do it. We've been doing this shit for 5 years now, five and a half years now, and you get what I'm saying. We've been doing this shit a minute, dog. We've been together for a minute. We've been doing it. We had some ups and downs, and more ups than downs, and the shit talking is still there. The slick talking is still there. The toe tagging and body bagging is still there when need be. Lessons have been learned. Asses have been whipped. YouTube channels have been folded. And, hey, man, the old boy still here. True. Still here, baby boy. I'm still here. Still hanging in there. Still here. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get ready to get into the show. Shout out to Carl Blair. Carl, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening? Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to the lovely Mika. Mika, what's going on, sis? Shout out to Mika. Hello, Davis. What else we have so far? We got my main man, Chris in his BI. I'm going to wait till we get to a hunt done. Once we get to a hunt done, then I'll go ahead and read the opening monologue. We'll get into the show, man. I'm happy. Again, I'm happy we getting the Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis fight. But that's what I'm happy about because I'm always for I've been doing this YouTube shit a little bit, so I know who's who. Same shit, different toilet. You know what I mean? Same bitch, different host role. Same old shit. Fan bases are very, very predictable. I think I have a master's degree when it comes to YouTube boxing, the fan bases. I'm gonna have a master's degree in this shit. Like the psychological profile, I can literally just like the psychological profile of the typical internet boxing fan is, Lord have mercy. It's so that's another story for another day. Cause I'm finna go down a rabbit hole, and I really don't feel like going down rabbit holes right now. Cause I'm kind of like on that ooh wee.
Well, I guess I'd be like everybody else and Say Al Heyman.
You know, when you're on that ooh wee, you really ain't got time to be going down no rabbit holes. You might get lost. You did? Yeah, man. It is what it is. Hey, Chris Legs, he say me too. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, again, as I said before, you know, on YouTube, see what I learned, right? What I learned is you got to give them what they want. You got to give them what they want. You got to, you got to get a advantage of something. You got to get a advantage of something. So you a advantage of, okay, we got something for you. We going to give you something to advantage about. Well, what are you? Oh, you a lawyer? You a lawyer? Oh, okay, we going to give you some case laws to look up. Who are you again? Cause we got all these experts, right? All these two-figure experts. Nigga got a net worth of 2 figures. No, so goddamn much, but you don't know how to get out of poverty. Lord have mercy. True. No, so much though. No, so much. Smart than a motherfucker. The smartest dummy on the planet. Anyways, we got 100 done yet? All right, we got 100. Let's give everybody in the chat a round of applause. Yeah. I like all the shit. Now I like all. I'm with the shits. I'm with all of it. I am with all of it. I have embraced, because I don't want to be the old nigga that's stuck in his ways, and no, I want to incorporate all that shit into this. You know what I mean? Because I feel like my boxing knowledge encompasses a lot of shit anyway. So it's like, you know what, man, I'm kind of like, you know, for entertainment value, it has to be entertained for entertainment value. You get what I'm saying? You know, it helps makes the time go by faster, and you know, these 2.5 hours, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I just like, I love it. I swear to God, I love it. Anyways, let's get into the show. I was watching the boxing voice. Shout out to Ness. I see why Ness charged them. He got to charge these niggas to call these niggas. Bro, the shit that these niggas be crashing out about and so emotionally invested about. And for me, I don't understand. What I don't understand is this. This is what I don't understand. And maybe it's a level of living vicariously through, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers be loud and wrong so much, but in their mind, they're right. You know, man, look, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do is argue with you about your opinion. So yeah, you on the outside looking. Matter of fact, you're not even looking in. You're not even in the, something, you have a house, and then you look outside of your window to the street, and you see something, it's in the street, right? You're not even outside the house. You in another state somewhere. You in another, you so far off the mark. Like you're not even outside. It's like, listen, it's like a dude, everybody in the club singing, dancing, jicking, the DJ cutting and scratching, and the girls bringing the bottles out, and you know what I'm saying? Doing all of that, right? This nigga outside. Damn, dog. Old pussy ass nigga pulling up in that Bentley. They ain't no, you know what I mean? Hold on. Hey, shout out to Chris. Hey, Chris, here it go right here. You the nigga who at the bus stop hating on everything and hating on everybody who pull up in the car, a nice car. You at the bus stop with some fresh pair of J's, some Tom Ford jeans, Tom Ford shirt, $1,500 iPhone at the bus stop, hating on every nigga who pull up in a nice car. That old pussy ass nigga in that Bentley. That ain't no real Bentley. Rick Ross got a better Bentley than that. That's an old Bentley. Whole ass nigga pulling up in that Ferrari. Oh man, that old dust ass Ferrari. Ain't that shit. You know what I mean? I seen Ferraris better than that. This whole ass nigga pulling up in the, see what I'm saying? He got that doggone G-Wagon. That ain't the new G-Wagon. That G-Wagon came out last year. Like you to do that's these niggas on boxing. True. True. That's these niggas in boxing. I'm talking about online. That's these niggas in boxing. At the bus stop, hating on the dude, hating on people driving in the car. I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't. I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I'm not smart enough to make this shit up. I promise you, I'm not. I'm not the brightest light bulb in the ceiling. I'm not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer. I am not smart enough to make this shit up. Like literally, I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, the shit is unbelievable. You know, I ain't got but a GED. I mean, I ain't got but a GED. You know what I'm saying? It's a strong GED though, and I have came far with that GED. For those who don't know what a GED is, that's general education diploma. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got a general education diploma, and I have come a long way with that general education diploma. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I'm still trying to figure some of this shit out because the mental gymnastics, like, bro, it's hard to beat a nigga when he arguing both sides of the coin. He heads and tails. Hey, Schoolo, it's like when I was in school, right? We used to flip coins. We used to put them out here and shake them like dice and then throw them on the ground, right? And then let's say you got 2 quarters. We call it pitching quarters too. You got 2 quarters, right? And you shake them, throw them on the ground, and then it's the heads and the tails. Then the other guy got to shake his quarters. He got to match it, heads and tails. If he can't match it, I win his money. I win his 50 cents. So we used to do that shit, right? But these dudes, they got heads and tails. I said, I can't beat these niggas, man. Can't beat these niggas, dog. You can't listen, bro. I swear, I don't know what kind of crayon eating logic this is. I don't know what kind of OJ the Jew man logic this shit is, dog. But this shit is crazy. It just can't never be you were wrong. It ain't never you were wrong. It's the confirmation bias sets in. I can't stand this nigga, dog. I went wrong, dog. See what? No, that shit can't be true. Yeah, that shit ain't. Yeah, this shit cap. Shit ain't true, dog. This shit cap. Yeah, man. Another thing. Yeah, nigga, I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this nigga, right? The mental gymnastics he's going through. I say, boy, right? He listen, man. This man finna have an aneurysm in a minute, man. Fam, like that, fam. The mental gymnastics you going through, fam. Like, there's really no need for that, fam. It's okay. It's okay. This too shall pass. You know, you've been wrong many of times before. Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. All right. It's all right. Okay. Just calm down. Take a deep breath. Listen, man. Don't be so emotionally invested. Like you get what I'm saying? It's okay. Third leg Tyrone putting this much pipe up in your girl. Third leg Tyrone got this much meat up in her. He got, listen, goddamn it, he all the way down to the base. He got this much meat up in your girl, and you too busy online hating on another nigga. True. Oh, anyways. Devin Haney pulls a Machiavelli. DHP Promotions signs network deal with DAZN. Bill Haney did it again. You know the crazy part about it. You know, I've been around the world, seen been to many places, seen many faces. You get what I'm saying? And I tell y'all, bro, the social media shit is not, the reason why I say this shit ain't real is because in real life, it be something totally different. When you out and about with these guys who y'all say don't nobody like them, they hate them, this and that, A, B, C, and D, it be the total opposite. And bro, it's real shit. Around the time, this around the time we had the aerosexual. This the aerosexual era. The aerosexual era, like it was a lot of YouTube channels from Texas. It was a lot of YouTube channels from Texas. It's still some. They still around now. But boy, they was aggressive online. Them niggas out of Texas. I don't know what it is with Texas boxing fans, bro. Like especially from that Dallas-Fort Worth area. To be honest, it was. I don't want to really say Texas. It was really that Dallas-Fort Worth area. That era right, that area right there. Oh my God, fam, during the aerosexual era, man, listen, they was like the backyard bullies who kept getting knocked out by Coach Malachi. They used to come out, they got all that air in their chest. Nigga got all that air in his chest sticking up like this here. But listen, fam. Bro, I miss those days, bro. I had so much fun bodying these dudes. Bro, like, and they were so obsessed with me, you know what I mean? Like, because they tried scaring me, that didn't work. They tried threatening me, that didn't work. They sent other people to come talk to me, even Bill Haney. That didn't work. It was like, no, man, it's a wall. It's a wall I must finish. This is a wall, not war, wall. This is a wall I must finish digitally. They started this shit. I'm going to finish this shit. True. I finished it too. I swear to God, I finished it. Went undisputed. Went undisputed and everything. The only reason I don't have a ring belt, because the saying nigga, Turk Al Sheik, that nigga hating on me. True. We gonna write a petition, tell them to send me my ring magazine belt. As a matter of fact, I became undisputed before he bought ring, to be fair. So I can't really put that on him, but yet and still. Let's get into the show. News broke yesterday from the white man, Sean Zittel. If it ain't white, it ain't right.
To this day.
Of course I'm being sarcastic. News broke yesterday from the white man, Sean Zittel, that Deebo Devin Haney has signed a multi-fight deal with DAZN. He said that's what his sources is telling him. And his sources is right. Not only that, but DHP Promotions signed a huge 8-figure network deal with DAZN as well. Say the boy got it. So DHP Promotions got, they got a network deal. It's very similar. And I don't know the structure of it or whatever. Now, this is what Sean Zittel said. Now, we can't believe. Now, this is another thing. I got to say this. We can't believe the dude that's at the table. The dude that's at the table who negotiated the deal. The person who is giving Sean Zittel and Dan Rayfield the reason to report on the deal that Devin Haney signed, had it not been for that guy who is at the table, the guys who are not at the table wouldn't have nothing to talk about. So for some, in the world of Bizarro, you can't believe the guy who was at the table negotiating the deal. You got to believe somebody else who heard it from somebody else. True. We got to believe somebody else who heard it from somebody else who heard it from somebody else. And if he's white, we definitely got to believe him.
To this day.
So I'm going to always refer back to the white man, Sean Zittel. Sean, you are one of the greatest white men who have ever reported on the sport of boxing. We need you, Dan Rayfield, and Mike Coppinger. Y'all just keep reporting, just keep putting that info out there, okay? Y'all doing a good job. Y'all doing a good job. Anyways, as I said before, news broke yesterday from Sean Zittel that Deebo Devin Haney has signed a multi-fight deal with DAZN. And he got his promotional company got an 8-figure network deal as well with DAZN. Now, this is a game changer. Teofimo Lopez is dealing directly with DAZN as well. I don't like Tio. Y'all know that. He's a racist and all that shit. I don't fuck with racists. But, he got a network deal over there as well. You know what I mean? So this is a game changer. Those who hate Devin Haney or the Haneys are feeling some type of way. How do I know? I was listening to the Boxing Voice today. And I had some niggas, I really wasn't a digital shootout. It was kind of like, I was whooping up on somebody in the comment section. Nigga trying to get my attention, so I gave him my attention. And I even told him, he said some funny shit, like some gay shit, and I reversed it on him. You know what I mean? I gave a nigga my number. I said, call me, boo. True. Listen, one thing about me, boy, I love toe tagging and body bagging a nigga. I am very disrespectful, sir. I'm very disrespectful. There is not a level that was not a level low enough that I won't go. I have no boundaries. I have no filter. I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna say. So when you tread waters lightly when you're fucking with me. When you tread waters lightly, I'm gonna give you what you're looking for. I'm gonna match your energy. I'm good at this shit. I've been doing this shit since 1979. I was 5 years old. You do the math. True. Shout out to Miss Steph. Miss Steph, what's going on? Miss Steph Jackson, if you're nasty. What's going on, Miss Steph? What's going on? Yeah, that's gonna be a good one, man. This gonna be a good one. Y'all hit that like button, share this show. This gonna be a good one. I can promise you that. This gonna be one of my best shows. Shout out to Ace Town T. What's happening? Shout out to all the truck drivers out there who listening to the show. All the truckers. Let's get it. Now, this is a game changer. Those who hate the Haneys are feeling some type of way. It appears that J Prince has been outsmarted by Bill, DHP Promotions, will now be the lead promoter in the Haney versus Keyshawn Davis fight. So it's going to be DHP top rank, because Keyshawn Davis is a top ranked fighter, so they're going to be doing a joint promotion together on this fight. And this is huge. And then for a fighter to have his own promotional outfit, but to get that distribution money, to have them, look, we gonna give you a budget, you know what I mean, to put your own fights and all that stuff. I mean, put all the fights together. I mean, that's good. Again, I don't know the structure of it, but for what I'm hearing, I'm like, man, there's some crazy money, bro. There's some crazy money. So I know they had that deal on the table for Zuffa. That was real. Bill was the first one that brought that info out. Then Shakur went over there. He spoke about how real it is and all that stuff there, but they didn't make the move to Zuffa. I saw Tim Bradley's video on it. Tim Bradley did the video on it, and he went by off of what his sources told him. You know what I mean? And why the Haneys didn't take that. Why Bill Haney didn't take that deal? Because Bill is the one who doing the negotiating. See, this is the thing, right? The dude who was inside the house who doing the negotiations, we can't believe him. Hey, Sean, we waiting on Sean Zittel to see it. It's the most backwards shit I ever heard in my life. It's backwards. But hey, I get it. I understand. Nigga say, hey, I had a dude, I was talking to Gray. Gray called me today. Shout out to DC Gray, man. Shout out to DC Gray. Gray called me today, right? He say, Gray say, yeah, man, Gray wanted, I couldn't talk to him long because I had something I had to do. Gray was like, yeah, coach, what up, coach? You know what I'm saying, coach? Motherfucker. Yeah, I seen that. I just want some nigga just to stand there toe to toe. Nigga, you hit me in the body, I hit you in the body, and like really fight, man, on all that shit there. So I said, yeah, man, great. Bill Haney had no pull the Machiavelli, man. He had no, you know what I mean? He had no talked up on something, man. Got DHP Promotions, a 8-figure deal and a big 8-figure deal with DAZN, man. You see what I'm saying? And he gonna fight Keyshawn. He said, yeah, that's good. That's all right. You know what I mean? But, he said, she card. He said, yeah, she card, he said, she card. I don't know if he can beat Devin Haney because he got to, like, when the nigga jump back, like, the nigga going to be jumping back. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if she card, he going to be ready for the jump back. I said, this nigga great. Great, man. Yeah, and that other nigga, Shakur, he act like he got rabbit in his blood. All that jumping back he be doing. He was with the complaining. The man with the complaining, man. He don't like Keyshawn. He don't like Shekon. He don't like Devin. He don't like Shakur. This nigga don't like nobody. He don't like Tank no more. I say, damn. Yeah, I like Mason. That's why I like Abdullah Mason in boots. That's what I like. I like them. See, them niggas gonna fight. See them, they like to sit there. They like to sit there in their pocket and trade with a nigga. That was great. We're talking about. That was great. We're talking about today, man. I had to get him off the phone though. Motherfucking great boy, great motherfucker boy. That's my dog though. But I fuck for the great dog. I fuck with DC Great. That's my man. I fuck with great man. And he be cussing me out and everything. I fuck with him. I fuck with him because he a real cat. He real and genuine. You get what I'm saying? You know, he gonna hate with conviction. He a hater now, but he gonna hate with conviction. Like, he gonna stand by his hate too. He ain't like these niggas on YouTube. These motherfuckers be hating and they'll try to act like they wasn't hating. They'll try to tie some illogical shit into the hating to disguise the hate. You know, Gray just come out, yeah, motherfucker, I'm a hating, and what? Like, he ain't like you niggas. He ain't like some of you niggas out there being these different comment sections. Gray just gonna let a nigga know, yeah, I'm hating. That's right, and what? That motherfucker. And I'm gonna keep on hating. That's what Gray gonna do. Gray gonna stand on his hate. Facts. Y'all don't do that. Y'all be trying to wiggle and poot and try to make it seem like, no, nigga, we know what it was. Nigga, you been writing hit pieces on the nigga for years and shitting on the nigga, talking, scandalizing the motherfucker name, dismercifying the motherfucker character. That's all you been doing. Anytime you talk about a motherfucker, you done made 100 videos and all 100 of them been disparaging against me. So we know what it is. So shit, nigga. So I'm trying to make it seem like you telling the truth. You ain't telling shit. To this day. Get your digging the boot ass up out of here. Anyways. On Wednesday's show, entitled, Who Will Win the Devin Haney versus Keyshawn Davis Purse Bid? Top Rank, PBC, Matchroom, DAZN, or DHP Promotions. I dropped a hint to you guys about the possibility of DHP Promotions winning the Keyshawn Davis Purse Bid. I got the video right. I'm going to show it. Matter of fact, I'm going to show it to y'all. I'm going to show it to y'all in a minute. I'm going to show y'all. We did that show Monday. This is Monday. No, I think we did that show Monday or Tuesday. No, we did it Tuesday. I also said that if it go to a purse bid, I had Eddie Hearn winning that purse bid. I said, I think Eddie the Hitman Hearn gonna win the purse bid. I said that as well. But this fight, from what I'm hearing, this fight is not going to go to the purse bid. Monday's purse bid, they're going to have a deal announced prior to that. They're going to have a deal announced prior to that. When Bill was on, he was on here. I think he was on the Boxing Boys. He said that, yeah, we got a big announcement that's coming. And that deal is going to be announced. And then shortly after that, the opponent will be announced as well and all that stuff there. I mean, we already know where they fight. They fight Keyshawn Davis. We ought to know that. So, yeah, that's cool. Well, I mean, which is interesting because I was looking on X, on Twitter, and I still call it Twitter, dog. I haven't got used to the X shit on Twitter. I was on X, and Keyshawn, Frank Martin just signed with Top Rank. He just signed a promotional deal with Top Rank, and then I saw a tweet from Keyshawn talking about something. Frank Martin, let's go, or let's do it, or something like that. Like he want to fight Frank Martin. Fam, you the mandatory. You finna fight Devin Haney. You can't be talking about no motherfucker Frank Martin. No, fuck. I mean, shout out to Frank Martin. Shout out to the Ghost. I like Frank Martin. But yeah, right now, if Frank Martin don't sign the Top Rank, that's cool. But right now, shit, nigga, you in the swamp right now. You finna go get Deebo Devin. Don't be talking about no motherfucker Frank Martin right now. True. Yeah. Don't be trying to, Hey, what it say, Chris? Yeah, let me talk about no motherfucking goddamn. Chris say, what it say, Chris? He said, you see Kevin trying to call him out too? Kevin will get the shit kicked out of his tall ass with the ghost. Oh, he calling out the ghost as well? Man, come on, man. Look here, man. You need to be calling out. You need to be calling out Keyshawn. He don't even claim you as a big brother. Hey, he don't even claim you as a big brother, fam. He claims Shakur as a big brother. That's my big bro, man. My other big bro, man, I be mad at the motherfucker, dog. I'm just saying me. Man, shit, nigga, I'm your big brother, nigga. You gonna be calling another nigga, you know what I mean? You gonna put another, no, man, come on, fam. I know he fight better than me, but goddamn. Shit. I mean, have some respect about it, bro. Have some respect about it. Shit, nigga, I'm the one who used to babysit you when you were little. That nigga, you ain't know him then. I'm the one that when mama went to work, because daddy was gone, when mama went to work, goddamn it, I'm the one that had to watch you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, you got, hey, Schoolo, he got to check him. See, he got to check him. See, he got to check him. Sometimes you got to get the little brother in line. You got to check him, dog. You can't let the little brother he be falling in love with niggas he just met yesterday and all that stuff there, putting other dudes over the family. And I'm the real family. You bringing outsiders over the family. Shit. because he boxed better than me. See what I'm saying? Yeah, because I got beat by Nair Albright. Because Albright whooped me, you know what I mean? He whooped me in Virginia. Because he whooped me, and now you won't kick me to the curb. Yeah, no, we can't do that, bro. No, we can't do that shit. Hey, listen, for all you little brothers out there, man, show your big brother some respect. This for all the little brothers. Show your big brother some respect. Don't be bringing outside dudes in, saying he your big brother, and your real big brother standing right there. Don't do him like that. Don't do him like that. Anyways, as I said before, I also hinted that DHP Promotions might sign a network deal with DAZN. The good white man, Sean Zittel, tweeted yesterday that Devin Haney is inking a landmark deal with DAZN. DHP signing with DAZN directly for a multi-fight, multi-year deal. Sean also said that Devin Haney was signing to Zuffa Boxing as well. So he was wrong about that, but he wasn't wrong because that Zuffa offer was real. That shit was real. They did offer him a lot of money. See what I'm saying? Now, according to Tim Bradley was saying in his show, on his video, that Devin, they was negotiating with him, but they didn't like the money. They was like, according to Tim was saying that because they had no game Shakur, because Shakur had went over there inside. They locked him down, and then they were trying to tell Devin, according to Tim Bradley, not me, because I didn't hear that, but that's what he said he heard. They were trying to lock Devin down, but they was going to pay him less than what they was paying Shakur. And he was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? So and then DAZN came out of nowhere. Because I know a lot of y'all say, yeah, man, well, he ain't no draw, he ain't this and that. And he may not be the draw. You're right about that. He may not be the draw that to match the type of money that he's being paid. But guess what? That ain't our motherfucking problem. The people who got the money, these are not dumb people. They're very smart. They look at the metrics. If somebody's willing to offer you life-changing money, you can't understand it because you on the outside looking in. The guy who's writing the check is on the inside. He understands this business very well. They have calculated the risk. They've done everything, their homework. That's for any fighter, whether they win or lose. You see what I'm saying? And there's a method to that madness. So, Bill Haney, bro. All I can say, the motherfucker Bill Haney, y'all say he a pimp. That what Grace say. Grace say the nigga old pimp, shit, this and that. I say great, but the man pimping all the way to the bank. Great, the man pimping 8-figure deals. The man pimping network deals with DAZN and getting 8-figure deals. He's pimping. I'm like, bro, that's the kind of pimping. Like, that's the kind of pimping I need. Bro, like, you listen, you can say what you want to say. Pimp, his hair sticking up, he on this, he on that. Guess what? That whatever he doing, that shit working. And guess what? We talking about him. Devin Haney haven't had a fight in 8 months. The topic of the show is Devin Haney. We got fights coming this weekend. Errol Spence fight this weekend. Tyson Fury fight this weekend. Demetrius Andrade fight this weekend. Anthony Joshua fight this weekend. We talking about Devin Haney signing a landmark deal with DAZN, and he ain't fought in 8 months. True. What does that tell you? Dan Rayfield, Sean Zittel, Mike Coppinger. And they haven't even been an official announcement yet. Oh, we're talking about that. Big fish fight Saturday morning, I think, in Australia or something like that. Demetrius Andrade fight. I'm just saying. I'm telling you what God loves and what the devil hate. The truth.
To this day.
Anyways. Sean also said that Devin Haney was signed to Zuffa Boxing as well. But anyways, Bill Haney, in my opinion, is a genius. For a guy who come from the streets of Oakland, used to be known as BH the Great, was in hip-hop DVDs back in the 2000s, when the DVD circuit was out in the 2000s. To come from that to where he's at now, the motherfucker had to be smart to be able to do that. To have Eddie Hearn, Bob Arum, other motherfuckers in the business of boxing that I talked to, because I never spoke to Bob Arum or Eddie Hearn. You know what? No, I never interviewed Bob Arum. I never interviewed him. Damn, I just thought, I never interviewed Bob. But I'm saying just the people in the sport of boxing that I talked to, I told y'all I have off-the-record friends. My off-the-record friends, meaning that, yeah, I never come on the show and I never, put their names out there. But my off-the-record friends, I know what they say. No YouTube channels. I'm talking about people who directly involved. They say, man, you got to respect Bill. He know his shit, man. He said he know his shit. When they come to this business, he know his shit. He have all his T's crossed and all his I's dotted. That's what these motherfuckers telling me. I'm like, okay, you say he a pimp? He from Oakland? He talking circles? Well, shit, I need to start talking in circles. If talking in circles, get me multi-million-dollar 8-figure deals. Maybe guess what? Maybe we need to start talking in circles. True. Yeah, maybe we do. I mean, the shit worked for Bill. Why it can't work for me? Why it can't work for you? Shit, it working for him. Anyways. Sean Zittel also said that Devin Haney was signing to Zuffa as well. But anyways, Bill Haney is a genius. According to the narrative, now let's talk about the narrative. According to the narrative, Jay Prince said this. He said he had 2 double-barrel shotguns pointed at him, and he said, yeah, I got 2 double-barrel shotguns pointing at the Haneys, and they're gonna have to shit and get out the pot. And with mob ties, it's all about respect. And I believe that when the time is right, my brother Bill Haney, he would do the right thing. Now I don't know what the hell Jay Prince meant by when the time is right. He hoped that the Haneys do the right thing. I don't know if he saw this shit. I don't know if he meant the right thing was sign an 8-figure multi-year deal with DAZN, a network deal with DAZN for DHP Promotions. I don't know if the right thing, that's what he was talking about. If he meant that, I don't know. You know what I mean? If I see him, I'll probably ask him. I don't know if that's what he meant. Was that the right thing? I'm just asking. And we still get the Keyshawn Davis fight? And we still get the Keyshawn Davis fight? Oh, man. Shit, it don't get no shit. It don't get no better than that. We still get the Keyshawn Davis fight, fam. We still get that. Oh shit. Woo. Anyways. According to the narrative, Jay Prince thought that he had the Haneys trapped based on the words that he said out of his own mouth. See, one thing about me, I come with the receipts. No, this is what he said right here. Cause I know niggas like to wiggle and poop. You gotta force these niggas, like these niggas like vampires who hate sunlight. No, cause the light represents the truth. The vampire like being in the darkness because the darkness is where the lies are at. You can hide in the shadows of darkness. But when that satellite hit your ass, when that naked truth hit your ass, motherfucker gonna screaming, no, and then trying to get out of that motherfucker. You get what I'm saying? According to the narrative, Jay Prince thought he had the Haney strapped. According to the narrative and Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney was going to drop his WBO belt, a belt that he beat Brian Norman Jr. For, because he was scared to fight his play brother, Keyshawn Davis. Y'all remember that? I gotta remind niggas of that because motherfuckers. See, these niggas argue both sides of the coin. So you can't beat them because they argue both sides of the coin. They gonna forget that they said that. Cause they finna argue the other side now. You can't beat these niggas, dog. They gonna forget, nah, this what you said. Nigga, this is your name right here. This what you said. Yeah, but when they say, yeah, but, forget it.
True.
Hey, Chris, this how you know a nigga ain't gonna take no accountability for nothing. Niggas hate accountability. Accountability is kryptonite to niggas. You show them exactly what they said just 10 minutes ago. No, dog, this what you said 10 minutes ago. They'll tell you they didn't say it. Argue you up and down that they didn't say it. Shout out to Jess. Then when you show them what they said 10 minutes ago, you got 25 witnesses, it's on camera, you have video recordings, and you have audio, and then they'll say, yeah, I said that, yeah, but, when they say, yeah, but, look out.
To this day.
That's all these niggas say on YouTube. Yeah, but. They don't never say, you know what, dog, I was wrong. You see how easy that is? Did you see how easy that is? Yeah, I know I was wrong, dog. No, yeah, but. Yeah, it's all the yeah, but we got the yeah, but niggas.
True.
Anyways, according to the narratives, Devin Haney was going to drop his WBO belt because he was scared to fight his play brother, Keyshawn Davis. According to the narrative, Devin Haney was scared to fight Keyshawn, and he was going to drop the WBO because he'd rather fight Shakur, as I said earlier. According to all these different narratives, you see what I'm saying? You guys are making the same mistakes that you did with Terrence Crawford. Tell y'all what I meant by that. According to the narrative, nobody wants to sign Devin Haney because he doesn't sell. He's not a draw. But if that was the case, how do you explain how did he land this landmark deal with DAZN for DHP Promotions? If what Rick Glazier says is true, if what Oscar De La Hoya, Eddie Hearn, and all the pundits out there, if what all these guys were saying was true, explain to me how Bill Haney, Bill Haney the pimp, was able to pimp his ass to the offices of DAZN. He had a major offer from Zuffa. He had a major offer from DAZN. I hear the DAZN deal was not bigger than Zuffa, but the DAZN deal come with more perks than Zuffa. You get what I'm saying? Like how he was able to do that? I'm just asking. How he was able to do that? The same niggas who was pushing them narratives, they don't even want to talk about this subject matter today. They want to change the subject. They want to act like they ain't said a motherfucking thing. This show is for you though. This show is for you. They went, yeah, dog, you choose. They want to talk about no, nigga, no.
True.
You probably need to just turn this shit off and go watch another boxing show right now. That's what you probably need to do. Just go to another boxing show, dog. This ain't the game we playing today. Not today. You get what I'm saying? According to those narratives. Well, those narratives have been laid to rest because they were lies. Now, I'm not saying that, again, I can't tell these people what to do with their money. These people did not become multimillionaires I'm talking about these networks and billionaires. They got hedge funds and they got billions of dollars pouring into their company. For those people who getting that kind of money and bread and on that level, they know they got to know what the fuck they doing. You don't get that kind of money, amass that type of wealth without knowing what you're doing. The ant don't understand the ant don't understand the ways of the elephant, because the ant see things from ground level. He's an ant. People in the boxing community are like ants. The networks are like elephants. The ants don't understand the business of boxing. Therefore, they don't understand why certain deals were made, why certain fighters that they don't like getting certain amounts of money that the ant feel that that fighter should not get. The ant don't know nothing about the business. So the ant is always going to look at it from a position of this person don't deserve this person don't deserve that. Okay, well, how come the company who writing the check don't feel that way? And then when you ask those questions, motherfucker don't know what to say.
True.
Because at the end of the day, that's the bottom line. It don't matter what the fuck I say or think. It don't matter what the fuck you say or think. We ain't writing the checks. We so far low on the totem pole that you a non-factor. I get it. You don't like the guy. I get it. You don't like the guy. I get it. But the guy you don't like has a father that's probably the best manager in boxing. Like literally, your favorite fighter probably wish they had this nigga to be their manager. Because how does a guy that's a former pimp from the streets of Oakland is able to pull deals off like this in 2026? Against all the shit that's being said. It's like, damn, every time you think this motherfucker, because I said this shit the other day. I said, man, I don't know what the Haney's gonna do. I say, but this was last week. I said, but one thing I learned about Bill Haney, I said, you better not never bet against that motherfucker. Don't bet against him. Do not bet against Bill Haney. He like a cat. They gonna find a way to land on his feet. I said that I want to say Thursday or Friday. To that motherfucker, when everybody was talking about, yeah, man, he ain't got nowhere to go, and oh, don't nobody want Haney, and yeah, you know what I mean? Now he's trapped. There, you see what I'm saying? They trapped to this and that. And I'm like, Lord, then this shit come out of nowhere. Now the same motherfucker saying he was trapped, they moving the goalposts again. They keep moving the goalposts. It's like a dog that shit somewhere and he run away from his shit. He try to act like he ain't just took a shit over there. Dog, that's your shit over there. Nah, ain't that wasn't nothing to me, dog. We saw you shitting over there. That's you. He don't move it over to another tree. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. This is the funniest shit that I've ever seen. And the reason why I say that is this. Well, those same narratives have been laid to rest because they were lies. And the reason why I say that is because the narrative come from the very same people who don't even like Devin Haney in the first place. So when you don't like a motherfucker, you're never going to give him a fair shake because a lot of times you don't have a level of objectivity in your body. You always going to find information, search for information, and regurgitate things that confirm your dislike for that individual, i.e. confirmation bias. They did the same thing with Crawford. Did the same thing with him. Because you say it, that don't mean that's what it is. I'm telling y'all this shit. Sometimes, listen, I'm a real smart individual. And I learned this shit a long time ago. Sometimes, because I understand universal law, sometimes you can hate a motherfucker so much that you hate them to success. I always tell y'all that over here. The bigger the obstacle, the greater the reward. Do you get what I'm saying? Sometimes, life isn't fair. Life isn't fair at all. Some people have favor bestowed upon them more so than others. Some people don't have favors bestowed on them. Some people, shit just come to them easy. Some people, shit just come to them easy, dog. Man, this motherfucker just came up, dog. This motherfucker doing good. I can't, you know what I mean? And then some motherfucker had to really, really struggle to get and work hard and go through more than others to get to where this guy just seems shit just come to him easy. Some motherfuckers are just highly favored. And there's a lot of people that's probably highly favored. A lot. I'm just showing y'all universal law, how this shit work. It ain't fair. Some motherfuckers got to work a little harder than others. Some motherfuckers are smarter than others. That's why you have a pecking order in life. On your job, you got a pecking order. He the supervisor, you the shift manager. He the supervisor, you the manager, he the shift manager. He the regional manager. That's the regional manager right there. Okay, he the foreman. Them the laborers. You get what I'm saying? Like like it's a pecking order in life. Anywhere you go, if you work on a job, there's a pecking order. You know that. What's your job title? What's your job description? Who is over you and who is under you? It's always gonna be like that. That's just a reality of the situation. As I said before, this is the funniest shit that I've seen in a while. Devin Haney is, in my opinion, is the new Terrence Crawford from a hate standpoint, not from a skill set standpoint. Because I don't want no Terrence Crawford fans getting mad and, oh, nigga, you trying to compare him to Bud. I didn't say that. Because a lot of you niggas is slow. A lot of you slow. So let me say this again. Devin Haney is the new Terrence Crawford from a hate standpoint. Contextualize that. Just like the old TV show, Everybody Hates Chris, in boxing and on social media, in social media boxing, everybody hates Deebo Dev. And guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because you gotta have, see, I understand this, right? You gotta have villains in boxing. You gotta have the good guys and you gotta have the bad guys. Motherfucker hating on Devin Haney, I don't give a flying fuck. Hate on him. Because that it's needed. It's needed. And it's like, it's gonna help push this fight even more with him and Keyshawn Davis. It's gonna help push that fight even more. Because Keyshawn is a stepper. Keyshawn, as Gray would say, Sheekan stepping. He coming to fight. And I want to see these motherfucking tools that Bill Haney talking about that Deebo Dev have in the warehouse. I want to see these tools. You see what I'm saying? So I interviewed Bill. He said, yeah, well, brother, like I said, listen. If, let's say you're a mechanic, right? I said, yeah, mechanic, like Brian Norman. He said, you're like Brian Norman. If the job owner requires a screwdriver, would you bring a hammer? That's what feels. This the shit I go through with Bill Haney. Look, man, I get what you're saying, Bill. No, brother, hold it, brother, hold it. Wait, no, the job owner required a screwdriver. We didn't need to bring the hammer. I'm like, but fam, you could have knocked the dude out. Put him out of his misery. Do something to him that no fighter has ever done to him. That would be more memorable. I get that, brother. I get it. But like I said, I said, Bill, you can't be coaching like that, man. You got to get this boy to go for the kill. I'm telling Bill this is right, but this is the kind of, you know what I mean? This kind of shit that, this is the kind of gymnastics I be going through with this motherfucker. Anyways, as I said before, in boxing and social media, everybody hates Deebo Dev. That's good. That's really kind of like a good place to be in, especially from because you can monetize the hate. You can monetize the hate as long as people are emotionally invested in not liking you. Because hate is stronger than love. I used to think love was stronger than hate, but I don't know. You know, both of them are very, very strong emotions. Hate is stronger than love. And if they are emotionally invested in hating you, then they always going to show up to watch you get knocked out. They always, I'm telling you, they're going to be talking about you everywhere. They're going to, you know what I mean? They're going to be talking about what they don't like about you, how they can't stand you, F this, F that. And they, you know, they're going to keep you in the algorithm like that. Because the currency is not money. The currency on social media is attention. How many eyeballs can you get? They call that impressions. The impressions got them. We got, shit, we got 14 million impressions on this here. You get what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story for another day. As I told Bud, Bomac, and you guys, sometimes you can hate a person so much that you hate them to success. The online hate is not working. Every content creator, boxing media outlet, and boxing chats will have to continue talking about Devin Haney. They pretty much keep talking about it. The dude that you said was, you know, he nigga ain't fought in 8 months. He ain't fought since November. What is there to talk about? Now we got something to talk about. Him and Keyshawn Davis. That's the fight. That's the fight that's on my Christmas list. That right there. Because I want to see who's who. I come from a school of the top guys got to fight the top guys. And why? Everything fall back on my boxing criteria. I look at Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney are two of the best fighters in boxing. The level of competition is very high. So that's a part, that's one check mark on my boxing criteria. Both of those guys are top 10 fighters. Check that box right there. Both of those guys are looked upon as the best in the division. Check that box right there. And this is a career-defining fight for both guys. Check that box right there. So 4 of the 5 things that's on my boxing criteria, that fight checks. Everything I do go back to my boxing criteria in the commandments. Everything. Care nothing about your feelings. You dig? Anyways. Yeah, this thing ain't fought in over 8 months. Now, as I said before, you can hate Bill Haney all you want. But the man is a genius. Literally. And he pulled off a deal for generational wealth that no one saw coming. No one was talking about this shit last week. Nobody. Nobody was talking about this last week. This even being a possibility. Nobody, right? When you apply pressure to coal, it turns into a diamond. And secured his own bag at the same time. They say Bill Haney is nothing but a pimp, but he's pimping all the way to the bank. While his online detractors are pimping out the comment section with their thumbs in their mouth. This shit is funny as hell. I want to hear from the people. I'm going to drop these phone lines now. Give me about 5-6 minutes. I'm going to drop these phone lines after I pay some bills and stuff like that. I'm going to drop the phone lines at the top of the hour, which is right now. Give me a minute. Don't call the show yet until I drop the phone lines. What do you guys think about this news? Become a member of the show. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Share this live show. And let them know that the old boy is on. You dig? Before we get into the show, I want to dedicate this show to the hood.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
You know, before we get into the show, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, IT Bail Bonds. Sitting in Gwinnett County Jail right now for child support, driving on a suspended license, or a missed court date? Don't even trip. I made one phone call to IT Bail Bonds, and they had me out the same day. No judgment, no games, just real people who move fast. If you or a loved one is locked up in the city of Tampa, call IT Bail Bonds at 813-231-2663. IT Bail Bonds is located at 6201 East Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33610. IT Bail Bonds. When freedom is on the line, call IT. When freedom is on the line, call IT. Shout out to the Face of Boxing.
Yeah.
Whoa, that look good.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Yeah, I'm not even going. Matter of fact, this was the video I said it. I think this is it right here. That was that was Tuesday. I think that was Tuesday. More than likely, once this fight get announced, they probably gonna fight like, what is this, July? Probably September. Somewhere up in there. September. September, maybe October. September, maybe October. I don't know. Once it should be announced any day now. Because what the day Thursday, the purse bid, there's not going to be a purse bid. From what I'm hearing, it's not going to be a purse bid. It's going to cancel. They're going to announce the deal. The fight, stuff like that. But I'm trying to see. Yeah, I want to say, was that Tuesday? Yeah, I want to say Tuesday. Yeah, because the day Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah, but I think they'll probably fight either September or I wonder where that fight should be at. That's probably a Vegas fight. That might be a Vegas fight right there. That fight got to be on that fight probably. I think that fight might be on the West Coast. Devin Haney is a West Coast kid, so that fight will probably be on the West Coast. Part of the West Coast. He can't go back to Madison Square Garden. They got kicked out of that because of that Tiger Johnson situation. So, yeah, you know what? I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back to Vegas anyways. I'm ready to go back to Vegas. Fuck it. I'm ready to go back to Vegas. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. I'm ready to go back to Vegas. Yes, I am. Just go ahead and let it be Vegas. You see what I'm saying? Oh yeah, man. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
After my God, I respect it. After my God. After my God, give him after my God. You second to God, champ. No. I didn't listen. I respect him. I'm sorry. I respect him. Come on, for the nigga pass out. Take the picture before you pass out. Yeah, get him before he pass out. Yeah. Hold him up. Yo, we gotta take this guy everywhere. Yeah. Yo, shit. He needs air. He needs air. Take the picture. Take the picture before you face the picture. That's my hero, right? That's my hero. One more. It takes a lot to take a lot to do. All right, why you pushing? Don't worry about it. I got you, guys.
Niggas in love. Floyd made his day. How was your day, baby? Oh, baby, you wouldn't believe it. I am a Caribbean. What happened, baby? What happened? You know, what happened? Babe, I met Floyd Mayweather. Floyd, you mean the one that you love so much? Yes. How did you meet him? When I saw him, I immediately fell to my knees. You fell to your knees? Yes. Did you propose to him? No. I was prepared to do something else. And I told him, after my God, I respected you. I told him that, and my head was waist high, and I was I was ready to take one for the team. Boy, some of these niggas, boy. Hey, that's how these motherfuckers be acting. So, hey, listen, hey, Ramon, I be looking at some of these. I'm like, damn, I feel like, bro, you really emotionally invested in this dude, huh? Like, you really mad. These motherfuckers be grown men. They be in their 40s and 50s. They be in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. 30s, 40s, especially them niggas in their 30s. A lot of them niggas be in their 30s too. Bro, like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yeah, for real, though. Oh, like, man, god damn, dog. Like, fam. My nigga, it ain't, man. Nigga, fam, you eating the meat down to the base, fam. Nigga, come up for air, brother. Come up for air. Breathing is good for you. Come up for air, man. Like, it ain't, god damn. Nigga, down to the base? Shout out to Brass Garage. Hey, okay. Dropping out $2 super chat. He said, demand Key versus Shakur get gone. Oh, no, that ain't gonna happen. They brothers. Shout out to Corey. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, you can learn a lot by watching Bill Haney. He said, the brother deserves to be saluted, not hated on. It's nothing personal. He's always open to good business. I mean, like me, people can hate Bill if they want to. I don't have an issue with that personally. I really don't care either way. You know what I mean? But to say there's a lot, you can learn a lot by watching them, I do agree with that. But to be willing to learn, but in order to learn something from somebody, that person has to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn because you're blinded by the cloak of your own dislike, hatred, or bias, you'll never learn anything. The only people who learn are those who are willing to learn. It's like my granddaddy taught me. He say, man, listen. He say, in order to be a good student, you have to have a good teacher. And you have to be willing to be a good listener if you are a student. Because you have to learn what the teacher is teaching you. You see what I'm saying? If a person is not willing to listen, he can't be taught. You get what I'm saying? If a person is not willing to study, he can't learn anything. Because in order to be a student, one must be studious. In order to be studious, one must study, observe. And then from studying and observing, you learn. But if you're not willing to do it, if you're not willing to listen because you're clouded by your hate or dislike, then it's everything is null and void.
True.
Everything is null and void. Do you get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I mean that's just the reality of the situation, man. I can't make it no plainer than that.
You got change for fire?
Huh?
You got some change for fire? You got change for fire?
Got it.
Chain me. All right.
Oh, man, get my $5.
All right, bro.
Man, get my $5, man. Get my $5. Get my $5. I'm gonna kill you, bitch. Get my motherfucking $5, man. Man, stop playing me, man. Give me my $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5. I'm gonna tell you got it $5.
Here you go. Hello. Shout out to Court. Hey, shout out to Court.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy Cash App. He said Kevin. He talking about Kevin Davis. He said Kevin Davis. Was it Calvin? Was it Calvin Davis? Yeah, Kevin Davis can't beat Carissa Shields. I don't know about that now. I don't know. The Gwat. Now I don't know. I don't know if the Gwat can beat Calvin Davis. See what I'm saying? I mean, Calvin Davis now. You see what I'm saying? That is that. Even though the Gwat nice now, the Gwat, she throw hands, she do a little something, but I don't know, man. I don't know if she can whoop him. Now he do got long arms. He got long arms. He just ain't the most skilled. You know what I mean? But he got long arms. He do got that. I gotta give him that. You did.
Hey, who was you, pimp? Hey, what the fuck? What the fuck? Motherfucker. Hey, that nigga squeezing me. Get that freak ass nigga up. You ain't hear my nigga say back the fuck up, dude?
Hey, man, phone lines open.
You want to talk some shit? Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Boy, I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you, boy. I like listening to these dudes, man. They're like, I be watching the Bossy Voice. The Bossy Voice, I haven't watched it in a while, but I started back watching it probably like a week or so ago, and I just forgot how funny it was listening to them. But hey, the Bossy Voice got some of the smartest dummies on the planet. They, like, them niggas smart and dumb. Hey, shout out to Ramon.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half for damn dub on your boy. He say put this towards the Arrow funeral this weekend. Hey, no, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, no, man. The big fish. Man, we winning this weekend, fam. Hey, Ramon, we winning this weekend, fam. We finna go beat Kangaroo Jack. Shout out to Jess. We going to Australia. I'm hoping he win. Put it away. I ain't picking him to win. There's a difference. I'm not picking Errol Spence to win. I'm hoping that he's going to win. I hope. I'm in the hope business this weekend. The hope business.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm hoping he gonna win, fam. Keep hope alive, doggone. Like Jesse Jackson, R.I.P. to Jesse Jackson. Like Jesse Jackson used to say, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. You got to keep hope alive, baby boy. We got to keep it alive now. We're hoping the big fish win. He been out of the ring for 3 years. Tim Tszyu has had 7 fights in that time frame that Errol Spence has been out of the ring. So 7 fights versus 0, coming off a knockout loss. And, you know, he talking about retirement after this fight. And you know, he going to see how it go if he can win. And he ain't talking show of himself. He not show. See, you got to be sure. See, it's one thing to be sure of yourself, but are you sure? Is you sure? You sure you? He don't sound sure to me. So anyway, what y'all think about well, hold on. What y'all think about who think the reports from Sean Zittel and Dan Rayfield about the Devin Haney signing a massive deal with DAZN? How many of y'all think that's cap? Anybody want to call the show and, you know, the usual suspects? Anybody want to call the show and just say anything? Y'all just call the show, man. Let me know, man. We just sitting here doing our thoughts. That's all we do. Just call the show, man. You got to, you know, if you hate the nigga, tell me how. Well, that's right in front of his house. Tell me what you hate about him. Just say that too. Yeah, just say that too. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see what's up. I got about 4 text messages. Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody calling right now. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Curtis from Long Beach.
Curtis, talk to me.
And I'm happy to hear the news, you know, but I kind of figured that was going to be the move with T.O. signing over there. And, you know, I see DAZN signing their own fighters. And it kind of makes sense. And like you were saying, DAZN see the value, like, Dev is somebody that, you know, they can promote and he's going to go after legacy and he's still going to make the money. Like, he's proved that chasing the legacy and the greatness, he's still getting the money because while everybody else is hollering Tank is the biggest draw, Dev was getting bread. You know, you got bread to fight Brian Norman, you got bread to fight Ryan. You know, he's making his money and he's consistently fighting. He's taking on top talent. Like, and at 147, he can beat Ryan, he can beat T.O. and Rolly and all the other, and the belt holders there. You know, Paro got the other belt. So it's a chance for him to be 2-time undisputed. You know what I mean? While it kind of fucks Shakur up, you know, because now Zupa paying you whatever they paying you, but who you going to fight now? You know what I mean? And it's kind of looking like you never wanted to fight Dev, you know, a couple of years ago when you said that you was worth more than that offer that you got. And now you changing the weight to 144. So I don't really know if Shakur really want to fight this dude at this point. You know, he wasn't too big then, the money was too small. Now he's too big. So what's going to be the excuse, you know, later on? So I don't know if they're going to fight now. You know, I have faith they was going to fight, but I don't think they're going to fight now. But I like the deal, and we're going to see what Bill and Dev do from here. But it looks like a great move on their part.
Yeah, I think that well, as it relates to he can beat those guys in the welterweight division, he got to fight those guys. I don't. You know, there's not a.
No, it's a good fight.
Yeah. I'm just saying, he got to beat those guys, Well, but as it relates to the deal, what was your question? You had said something about you think it's a good fight. Oh yeah, no, this is what I was gonna say. I think any fighter who have their own promotional company, LLC, or whatever the case may be, the best thing to do is get a deal directly with the network. Because now you get to see the other side of it from what promoters see, like Top Rank, like Matchroom, like this and that. You get to see the other side. And I think what DAZN is doing is very, very great because you're really interested in the talent. You go through the promoter because the promoter has the talent signed to them. But if you got a fighter that's not signed to the middleman, the promoter, and he can sign directly with the network through his promotional company, it's a phenomenal thing. Now you have a promotional entity. You're getting you're getting promotional money, and you the fighter fighting on that network. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, that shit, bro. I look at it like a. Go ahead.
You just sparked something. So I wonder if it's going to be similar to what Canelo said when he was saying, he said, if y'all sell a hot dog, I want to get a piece of that. Yeah. So, with him being one of the promoters, I wonder if he's getting concessions and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That's going to really make the haters mad if that's going on.
Yeah, well, anyways, yeah, it's kind of like, like I come from the music industry. So it's kind of like you got a record label, like a Cash Money, and they get a distribution deal through Universal, and Universal to give them a budget of give them a $30 million deal. The deal is worth $30 million at that time, which was massive at that time. $30 million distribution deal. They had to produce so many albums, put out so many, they put out BG, the Chopper City, put out Juvenile 400 Degrees, put out the Hot Boys, put out doggone what it is. What was manifesting
Big Timers.
Yeah, Big Timers. Put out Big Timers. You know what I mean? You feel me? And then they got putting out all these different albums. So when you're dealing directly with the plugs, it's like, bro, that to me that's a game changer. I wish more fighters should do that. If more fighters do that, that'll be great.
Yeah, now they can't hide nothing from him. He know what the numbers are. You know what I'm saying? So he know what he really should get. So it's a great move, man. Like I love it. We'll see what happens though. They gonna find something to hate on though. We gonna see though.
All right, salute, fam.
That's my fault.
And guess what? You get to see what them numbers really like. When they tell you what you ain't do but 20,000 pay-per-views, you get to see what those numbers really like. You ain't gotta wonder what it looked like. Wonder what it did. What the promoter telling us that this what it did. Because the network is dealing with the promoter. You ain't gotta worry, but you get to see exactly what it's doing. You don't cut the middleman out. Not saying that you're not gonna work with the middleman. You can still work with Eddie Hearn or something like that, pay him to do some things for you, out of that deal. But no, you get to see. Now they can't come with the flim flam. Yep. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? It's Coach Eddie from ATL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
What's good, brother? Hey, man, good show today. You predicted everything. You called it like you said, like Machiavelli, man. Like you had a crystal ball. You seen what was happening, brother. At the end of the day, shout out to Deebo Haney and Devin Haney. But one thing I can say about this, DAZN, they've been in business for a while. And, you can kind of see how all the promotion companies over there with DAZN right now. But Devin Haney is a perfect guy that you can have on your network because DAZN has to have 12 pay-per-views per year.
Yeah.
People keep forgetting that. So Devin Haney is a perfect guy. You may not tune in because you like him. You may just be tuning in to see if he's going to lose, which is cool. You still tuning in at the end of the day. And that's what DAZN looking at. He's the perfect villain. He's a perfect villain. He's just entertaining enough just for you to tune in, but he's also hated enough where you want to see the Joker lose. And they got a whole bunch of people over there that he can fight. You know what I mean? So it's a win-win for everybody. Not only that, I think Devin Haney he's going to raise everybody's pay scale because now I believe Keyshawn Davis is going to get more money now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of that first bid, he's gonna get more money because Devin Haney put him in a better position.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of things. I think a lot of fighters are following that DHP model. Even Boost Promotion, you know, he kind of co-promote with Eddie Hearns on a low scale. You know what I mean? Not as high as DHP, but Eddie Hearns does let him promote on the show, you know, with the little Boost Promotion and stuff like that. So a lot of guys are taking that Bill Haney that model, that plan that they got, and they're putting it in the game now because Bill Haney is smart, man. Very smart guy.
I mean, you know, like I think once Boots contract is up with Eddie Hearn, I think Boots probably gonna do the same thing. He's gonna deal directly with the plug. I'm not gonna go through the middleman no more. I'm gonna go directly with the plug because I want to see the other side of the curtain. I need to see what these numbers are really doing. I need to get more involved so you can understand the business a lot more. Floyd Mayweather understood that. Floyd Mayweather understood that as well. You get a chance to see, okay, you get a chance to see everything. You take the mystery out of it. And the fighter should always know that. Now I know these promoters ain't gonna like that. The promoters, like the promoters, promotional companies, they ain't gonna like that shit because it's kind of like cutting them out. They're not gonna be like, you know, it's like, damn, this fighter he's getting the promotional money now. You know what I mean? Normally the network could get a promoter a budget, and then out of the budget he'll get a fighter his pay or whatever they agreed to from a contractual standpoint. Now you don't cut him out, and you dealing directly with the plug, the network. Now that money coming from them to your promotional company. You know what I mean? So
yeah. And now just the end with this, what Devin Haney and Bill Haney did, they basically gonna up the ante. If these promoters want to retain their talent, they're gonna have to pay these guys more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They say, okay, you see what Devin Haney getting paid. Look, I'm way more entertaining than Devin Haney. I need this. It's like these guys are now going to be demanding more money for their services now because the game is being exposed. Bill Haney don't rip the veil off the game and let everybody say, look, this is what they're doing. It's like they open the curtain up and look, this is how the business ran. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all need to follow suit so y'all can get y'all money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop letting the promoters get all the money. Let the fighters get the money. Y'all going to be better off. So, hey, I like what Bill Haney doing, man. Shout out to Dev. Shout out to Bill Haney, man. The boys doing their thing, man. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen. But that's my call, Coach.
Absolutely, fam. Hey, Keyshawn Davis probably gonna do that same thing. If Keyshawn whenever Keyshawn's contract is up with Top Rank, I can see Keyshawn Davis doing the same thing with DB3 Promotions. He got DB3 Promotions. He can do that same thing. He could probably do that same thing. Deal directly with the plug, the network. Did you get what I'm saying? We can still partner up with Top Rank. We can still partner up with Matchroom, but now we you get what I'm saying? I got my promotional company. Now, yeah, I probably don't have the experience or the savvy that you have, but guess what? Now you see what's really going on behind that curtain. It ain't no, it really didn't sell, and you still owe us money on this, and you still owe us a fight on that. Yeah, no, ain't gonna be none of that. Shout out to Alvin Ramos. Alvin, what's going on, fam? Over there on Facebook. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, I like that. That's what I like about it. Yeah, we get to see. Yeah, you get to pull that skirt up. Yeah, they pull that skirt up and see what's up under here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Respect to the Haneys, man. Bill, great work. These guys somehow they always land on their feet, bro. You know.
Mm.
But yeah, that's a great move, man. You know, I'm hearing, cutting out the middleman. That's excellent. You know, more money in your pocket, bro. You know, you can't lose. So, again, I'm happy about the fight, man. That Keyshawn fight is coming, bro. That's the fight. I'm still gonna go with Haney for now. But Keyshawn, he said something. I saw him somewhere talking about he's got 2 bricks, and he's like pointing at his fist. I need to see that, Coach. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Everywhere I go, they're talking, saying, me included, he's going to bring the heat. I like that. Again, it's an excellent fight, bro. I can't wait. But the Haney, bro, man, again, man, this Bill always doing his thing, man. I just wanted to call in, say shout out to them and respect. That's all I got. Peace, Coach.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, and I'm gonna tell you why I like it. The reason why I like it is because It's like the fighters can get more money dealing directly with the network. See, the network need to deal directly with the talent. Let's just deal with the talent. Deal directly with the talent. Look, man, get you a good, listen, man, get you a good attorney. Get you a good entertainment attorney, good managers, this and that, and listen, we gonna deal directly with the talent. You ain't got to deal with the promoter, and then you know what I mean, like deal direct with the talent, because the talent is the content. They still work with the promoters. The fighter who get the deal, I'm pretty sure DHP is going to be working with Matchroom. Pretty sure they'll work with them. But it's a different scale. It's not a different level, but it's different now. It ain't the same. It ain't that I'm a fighter looking to get signed to a promoter, hoping a promoter can give me a good deal. And then you got a promoter telling you, well, you ain't no draw, you can't sell, you can't do this, you can't do that. And this is the narrative that they putting out there. Okay, fine. So now, by you dealing directly with the network, you will know how many pay-per-views you really did sell. You will know how much money your fight really did generate. You will know all of that, because you don't know if that promoter lying to you or not. And then if he ain't gonna let you look at the books, which Crawford had a problem with that. He said Al Heyman told him through his attorneys, nah, we ain't letting you look at a motherfucking thing. You just got to take our word on what we say the fight sold or did or whatever. So, thankfully Errol Spence, him and Crawford was able to hash that out, and Errol Spence ended up getting with Fighters First Management, the same management team that Brian Norman Jr. had, Fighters First. He got with them, and that brother worked that deal out with Crawford's people, and that's how that worked out. And I heard Spence and Crawford made $25 million a piece when they fought each other. Once they got Al Heyman out the way, and Spence was able to, because I remember he got with Fighters First Management. He got with Fighters, that shit was a big announcement on their Twitter page. He had got with them, and because Al was like, I ain't getting you nothing, nigga. Just be happy that you dealing with my white lawyers. You know what I mean? And so, shout out to Errol Spence for that. Yeah, them niggas, they hit a lick on that. They hit a lick on that. Yeah, they hit a lick on that, boy. I say, damn, I'm talking about his last, well, let's see. His last 4 fights, he went on a run. 6 million fighting Sean Porter at top ranking, last fight that went to Purse Bid. 10 million to fight David Avocado, they called him, David Avenesian on BLK Prime. 20 million to fight doggone Madrimov. And 60 million to fight doggone Canelo. Your last 4 fights. That's a hell of a run to then retire on top after 17 years and coming off of surgery. And you 40 years old when you fight Canelo. You 40 coming off of shoulder surgery. Yeah, that right there, man. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I think the fighters, if a fighter got their own, like Tank Davis, same thing with Tank. Tank got what he got? Javante Tank Davis, GTD Promotions. I can see him. Well, Tank lower to Al Heyman, so he probably just gonna continue to do it our way. But more fighters can do that. I can see Keyshawn Davis doing that. I can see Keyshawn doing that because I'm hearing, I don't know how true this is, but I'm hearing that this is his last fight with Top Rank. I'm not sure. Again, I haven't confirmed that. That very well may not be true, but somebody was telling me that. I forgot who it was, but I don't know. I'll probably call Tim Bradley and ask Tim Bradley. He'll probably know more about it than I do, more than likely. So yeah, man. I mean, I think more fighters should do that. If we can get more fighters to do that, and then Bill Haney trailblazing that way. Like I said before, you can say what you want to say about him. Nigga getting the motherfucker know how to get money legally, legit in the sport of boxing. Like literally. And then another thing too, right? See these promoters and media outlets. See, I'm in the media, so I'm gonna tell y'all how this shit works. This is how it works. The reporters and probably the content creators as well. They want access to the fighters. They want the exclusive interviews because it increases their bottom line. It helps them get more views on their YouTube channel, which in essence will increase your ad revenue because YouTube take 45% of anything you make on their channel, on their platform. Because it's their platform. They created the ecosystem here. The reporter gets access to the fighter. That's why you see some of the same reporters, they're getting these bombshell exclusive interviews. Well, that's not by accident. That's by design. So we got to keep a good relationship with PBC, with Top Rank, with Matchroom, with Golden Boy, with Queensberry. You see what I'm saying? We got to keep a good relationship with them. And you can't ruffle no feathers. Because if you ruffle feathers, you lose access. And then if you lose access, the access is a tool that you can use to legitimize the particular reporter or content creator. Yeah, he the real deal because he's getting the interview, this and that. That's how that works, right? But the caveat for the promoter is this. Because that reporter want that access and he has that relationship with that promotional company, that promoters will put out hit pieces on certain fighters, even their own fighters. You can get a call from Al Heyman. Hey man, Fight Hype. Yeah, what's up? Hey, look, I just got off the phone with Fight Hub. They gonna call all the people who they all right with. Yeah, man, I need y'all to make some hit pieces about this and that. I'm not saying that's what Al Heyman is doing, but I'm telling you how this shit works. I don't like this fighter. I need you to build this fighter up, hype him up. So that, the reporter come out, you'll see a whole bunch of good articles on this guy, bunch of videos, Ring Magazine, saying all this great stuff about this dude, all these different reports, Marcos Vegas, Mike Coppinger, all of them, right? Because they want the access, whether it's Najee or whoever, right? Any YouTube channels, whoever, right? This is how this shit works. Telling y'all how the game is. Telling y'all the game. Because y'all don't know. Y'all on the outside looking in. I'm on the inside. So you will see, when you see hit pieces go out on somebody, that hit piece can very well be from Eddie Hearn. It could very well be from Oscar De La Hoya. You're like, man, why all these reporters saying the same shit about this dude or this and that? Because the media is used as a tool to control the minds of the people. Sometimes you can hate a motherfucker and don't even realize you hate him because you don't see so many bad or negative things about this guy. You start to take on the thoughts of the person who is putting out the narrative. You get what I'm saying? Hold on. That's how that shit work. I'm telling you, that's how that shit work. Now I'm telling what God love and what the devil hate. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Dale from Texas. Salute to you, Coach.
Dale, talk to me.
I just want to say, man, that was a good move, man, by Bill, man, building blow trades again. He didn't, put his family in a good position. I got one question, though, Coach. Is the purse bid still on? And if it is it still on for the 27th for him and Keyshawn? Now that Devin and Bill made this deal with DAZN. So how that's going to work with the fight that's coming up, Coach? I'm hearing that
the purse bid is not going to go to purse bid. That's what I heard. I heard that. Yeah. Monday there won't be a purse bid. It hasn't been canceled. Yeah, they already have a deal in place to fight each other. Keyshawn and Devin, they already got a deal in place. We just waiting on the announcement.
Okay, so we don't know what the money is like though right now.
It's just 25% of it's 75-25 split. It's you know what? That's if it go to purse bid. If it don't go to purse bid, like I'm being told, I don't know what the money is. I don't know. Keyshawn gonna make some good money though.
Okay,
he's gonna make some good money. Yeah.
All right. So that's my call, Coach. Thank you, and good luck, man. Well, Coach and you have a good one.
Yes, sir. You too. This gonna work out good for Keyshawn. So basically, this how this works. This the game. This the game. It's called circular. Like when you see everybody saying the same, like when you see the majority of the media saying the same shit, it's called circular reporting. That's how it works. It's called circular reporting. I put it out there, but guess what? I don't want to come out and say it. So I let everybody else say it, and I act like I ain't. Yeah, man. You know, man. Why they saying this about me? Why they saying that about me? Carla, hold on. Because all the fighters watch the videos. When they tell you, yeah, man, I don't really be watching that shit. I don't be paying attention to social media. They lying. I heard Shakur say he was doing an interview with the white lady. She asked him, "Do you see what Bill Haney said on Twitter?" He like, nah, I really don't be watching it like that. Nigga, you lying. They call you Shakur Tweederson for a reason. That's all you do. Nah, I really don't be. You get what I'm saying? So these fighters watch all the videos. They look at comment sections. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's just it. That's just it. You know, so that's what goes on. So then they have bots. All of that's a part of the marketing department. They have bots. You know, we're gonna create these bots to start a conversation in a chat and take this position. I know how to make them. Like literally, I know how to make them. You see what I'm saying? You know, I know everything about that shit. They take this position, and then if you respond to that comment, then that person to keep that bot is programmed to say this and that. It's gonna keep. Then as long as you keep talking to it, how I know them because when I see them in my chat, I click on it and look at the page. I say, yeah, this is a bot account. I click on it and look at the page. Yeah, I say, yeah, this is a bot account. I know what it is. I'm in the media. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm independent media, and I have connections with the mainstream media. Different executives, different fighters, fight camps, stuff like that. I know how this shit works. I be telling the fighters what it is. They be asking me. I say, no, this what's going on right here, dog. This what's going on. I talk to them about branding. Look, you got to brand yourself. This how you should this how you should do this shit. Because you got to play the long game. In the social media era, in this era right here, the social media era, this is really a good time for a fighter. If you know a little something, Carla, hold on. If you just understand how to work this shit, this is a good time to be a fighter. Because you're dealing direct to consumer, you know? Carla, what's your name? You call it from?
Hey, this Coach Eddie, two-time coach.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
Hey, when you were talking, it made me think about something, man. Now, you remember Floyd Mayweather was probably one of the first, well, maybe not the first guy, but he was one of the first guys to kind of pioneer this thing when he signed that deal exclusively to Showtime.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was a 10-fight deal for $300-something million deal. He got the Manny Pacquiao fight, and that was something totally, you know, that was a humongous payday. However, his deal was structured. It was great. Mm-hmm. Of course, Floyd messed his money up, but it was a quotation by Barry Hearns, which was Eddie Hearns' father. He said, we used to deal with boxers as slave traders. They view boxers as slaves. And there's a thin line between the athlete and the slave. So what this is doing now, like you've been saying, is empowering the fighters now to put them in, to have a place at the table. Remember, they got on Chad Crawford. Mm-hmm. De La Hoya said, oh, you don't need to have no place at the table. All you need to do is train and fight.
Yeah.
That's all they want the boxers to do is train and fight.
Train and fight. Shut up and dribble.
Yep. You train and fight. We're gonna handle all the paperwork, you know what I mean? And we're gonna give you, you know what I mean? We're gonna take out 15, 20, 30%, whatever your promotion company get off your fight. Well, you just do what we tell you to do. You're gonna fight when we tell you, you're gonna fight where we tell you.
Yeah.
So now it's putting the goddamn ball so-called in the boxer's hand now.
Yeah.
Where they can dictate their future. Now they got a bargain or two. They can negotiate. Because now they can point at Devin Haney. Look at the deal that Devin Haney got.
Yeah.
If Devin can get this, you got to pay me this. Or I'm going elsewhere. I'm going to take my talent to Miami. So it's what it's doing is raising these brothers, like Dr. Claude Anderson said, you should own and operate things that you're dominant in. We're dominant in boxing. We need to be more at the business table and not so much worried about the boxing part of it. Yeah, you got to box, you got to win and train. You also got to watch your money. You know what I mean?
No, you know what? That's a very, very valid point, because, like you said about Oscar De La Hoya, see the promoter. The promoter is the biggest. Promoter is the biggest crook. They right there. You know, they're going to exploit the talent, and they're going to tell you, they're going to feed you a bunch of bullshit. You can't see the books, this and that. See, Oscar De La Hoya is upset. I'm gonna tell you why he upset. Because I got a video. I got a video on my arm it's something that he said on a was it his Clapback Thursday today or something? He was talking about the Trojan horse and this and that. He tried to act like he the moral authority of boxing. Man, shut the fuck up. You was one of the biggest problems in boxing. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
They don't want, bro, Eddie Hearn and, well, I don't know about Eddie Hearn, but they don't want those fighters, bam. If you're dealing directly with the network, which that used to be the mainstream promoters dealing with the network. Now you cut the middleman out. If the fighter got a contract, got to deal with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie Hearn got to deal with DAZN. DAZN gives Eddie Hearn the money. Eddie Hearn signs you to a contract. You agree to it, and you got to take, you know, and you happy and all that stuff there. But you don't know how much money Eddie really fucking making. You know what I mean? Like they'll come out and say, well, this person ain't no draw. He ain't selling. He ain't doing this. He ain't doing that. And everybody around with it. But guess what? They never prove. They never show receipts that you lost money on that fighter. They never show receipts that this person didn't do A, B, C, and D. You just supposed to take their word for it. Now, the fighter get the deal directly with DAZN through their promotional company. Now you get to see if Eddie Hearn was lying or not. You get to see if Oscar De La Hoya was lying or not. Because promoters are some of the biggest liars. They gonna lie. And they gonna cheat. And they thieves. That's what they gonna do.
Right.
So, you know.
And I'm glad these boxers, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm glad these boxers is waking up, because Canelo Alvarez, he had to get away from De La Hoya.
Yeah.
And once Canelo took control of his career, man, that man made bukus of money.
Yeah.
You know, if he did the same thing with Bill. What Bill was doing, he go over to a network or go to a promotion company, he sign whatever he want to sign, but he got his money in escrow. I need my money in the bank. I ain't playing with y'all about my bread. Ain't no back end promotion. I want all my money fighting, step in the ring. Now that dude had a heck of a deal right there. I mean, I don't like Canelo, but I got to give him credit. That man robbed the bank, bro. You know what I mean? He got to make a promotion company go broke, man. Canelo will. But hey, shout out to Bill. Like I said, once again, these fighters need to wake up. They just follow suit, man. Floyd gave y'all the green print. Devin Haney following the green print. And everybody does need to fall in line so they can get their bread, man. But that's my call.
Hey, what to say, Yama say, how is that real numbers are hidden? Well, you know, you got to take the word of the promoter. The only way you're going to know what you're really selling and what you're really making and this and that, you have to audit the books. And a lot of fighters don't audit the books, because a lot of these fighters, the attorneys that they have is the attorney that the promoter recommended to them. You get what I'm saying? They don't want you to see those books, so you really don't know. And at the same time, they'll put hit pieces out on you through their media outlets, which basically which will control the opinions of what the people in the social media think about you. It's just like the record company. An artist signed to Universal Records, they telling you, like every artist I know, I listen to Lee Daniels a lot. He say, man, a lot of artists don't even see a royalty check. Because what happened when they give you that advance, they always tell you that they still trying to recoup. They haven't recouped their money from the first album. So you still in the hole. Then you come out with another album, they give you another advance. As long as you keep taking that money, it's going to put you in further and further in the hole. And they tell you never recoup. And you really have no way of knowing. You just got to take their word for it. Just like YouTube. YouTube take 45% of everything that's made. But I don't know what type of deal they are negotiating directly with the advertisers for their platform, because it's their platform. They created this hub. So this show is on their platform. The only way you're going to know what the money is you're dealing directly with the people who the money coming from. You get what I'm saying? So that's it. If you can't audit those books, You got to take their word for it. And then it's complicated. You got to go through all this and that, and do the fighter have enough money to fight? They try to audit these books because the promoter got more money than the fighter. But what Bill Haney did with DHP Promotions is phenomenal. Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's you get what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, that's it. It's easy. It's easy to do that. What you gonna do? Shout out to Charlotte. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina. Salute, fam. You get what I'm saying? They don't want you to. They don't want, you know what I mean? That they niggas shut up and fight. They don't want to fight at like Terrence Crawford tried to sit at the table. Al Heyman was like, man, you don't need to be sitting at the table. He said that's what Al Heyman people told him when he was trying to sit at the table. Because he got Terrence Boyle Crawford Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya said, Terrence, just be a fighter. Don't worry about sitting at the table. Let the business people handle the business. Carla, hold on. Because they thought Terrence Crawford was just an old country nigga from Omaha, Nebraska. He asking too many questions. You don't need to sit at the table. Soon as he cut their ass out, hooked up with Turk Al Sheik, he got a chance to see everything. They don't like that. Now, then you really become public enemy number one. Oh, this nigga, god damn, this nigga. You know what I mean? He realized, the motherfucker paid me $6 million. I was supposed to make $20 million on this. They can't lie to you no more. Because you right there, you see it. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
Coach, what's up, man? Yamas.
Yamas, talk to me.
You got a great show today, man. Yo, I got to give you a respect because sometimes I enjoy when you get into other topics besides boxing. And right now we're talking a little business, man. And like, yeah, I got to give you a props for that because it ain't just about boxing with you. The show is going real well, so I'm enjoying it. I just want to talk about the promoters reminding me of the record labels and music. Like, people are starting to, like, circumvent them. In other words, they should easily cut them out right now. And, like, you've seen it with this deal that Dev got. Like, he cut promoters out. And, like, I get a little scared, to be honest with you, because how many times we saw, remember when Death Row and all the labels got together and they try to distribute their own stuff?
Yep.
What happened? I get a little nervous, man. And you got that guy that, that dude Diddy, he's sitting up. It might not be because because of what he's accused of. It might be because he went to that liquor company and he tried to,
yeah, he sued him.
Listen, man,
he sued him, yeah. The owners of Ciroc, yeah.
They made billions and billions. He wanted a piece of what he was owed, and you see where he's at, man. So you got to be careful with these people, man. They got a lot of power, and we see what can happen, man. But I got to give Bill his respect. And it's crazy because I'll be the first one to talk some shit about how Bill did that bullshit at MSG.
Mm-hmm.
But, yo,
that was bullshit.
He might get...
No, that was bullshit.
Yeah,
that was still bullshit. Two things can't be true at the same time.
Exactly. So I got, like he did that, and I can knock him, but I got to give him flowers on this, man, because, like, and really, you had me really impressed when you talked about how you went down there, and you seen how he was reported there. So, you know what I mean? You got to give these dudes their respect, man. And, like, it reminds me a little bit of the NBA as well, because the players are starting to get power. And we started seeing the league change.
Yeah.
Dudes teaming up, dudes cutting the agents out. You see what happened with homeboy with Brown, how they got that nigga out of Boston.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
He thinks he's the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah, because he is the smartest guy in the room.
He went to Cal Berkeley, man. Yeah, so he went to Cal Berkeley. He went to Ivy League school. Yeah, he probably is.
Negotiated his own contract, his own deals. That motherfucker smart. Got invited to go to Nassau. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, that motherfucker smart as hell, bro. Jaylen Brown is smart than the motherfucker. They're highly intelligent.
And Coach, I'm gonna leave it at this, man. Maybe he was the smartest, and they feel threatened. Yo, peace and love, Coach. I'm enjoying the show.
All right, salute, fam. Yeah, they don't want a motherfucker though. Yeah, they don't want a motherfucker to look behind that curtain. You see what I'm saying? Like, then you go to realize, I really don't need this motherfucker like that. Like, then you go to realize, okay, what exactly is it that you're doing for me? What are you doing again? Well, shit, I can just, okay, well, let me work with the network, and then me and you can partner up. I can pay you for your services to help me promote this fight. How about I do that? Yeah, let's do that. We can work together like that, do a partnership on this fight by fight, baby. We can do that there. See what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, fuck that. But you got to be the type of artist or fighter that's mentally ready for that. Every fighter not going to want to do that. Some fighters, every fighter can't do what Devin Haney doing. Some fighters gotta go the conventional way. Man, I don't want to be dealing with all that business shit, dog. Let me just sign with Top Rank, man, and and just take whatever they give me. If they tell me this what it made, hey, I'm happy with that. That's cool. Cause put it this way, every slave don't want to be free. You got some motherfucker want to leave the plantation, and then you got some motherfucker want to fight to stay on the plantation. So this ain't for everybody. I use that analogy to try to break it down in layman's terms. This ain't for everybody. It ain't meant for everybody to deal with DAZN and with their little small, with their promotional company. It ain't meant for everybody to do that. Some motherfuckers just, hey man, look, man, just continue to do it the way you've been doing it. And then when you ready for that mentally, hopefully you wake up in time before your career over with. It ain't meant for everybody. Some motherfuckers just, you get what I'm saying? They'll tell a motherfucker quick, like, yeah, yeah, man, you don't need to be at the table. Just take what, like a lot of these dudes here on social media. I'll never forget, dog. I never forget. This 2022. Crawford had them beat Sean Porter in 2021. November 2021, if I'm not mistaken. November, October, the last quarter of the year of 2021. He beat Sean Porter. He fought David Avenesian, but he was trying to fight Errol Spence, 2022. And I'll never forget, he told me, he said, man, they offered me, he said, Al Heyman offered me a deal. Because they were like, why you walk? Because he walked away from the table. Remember? He walked away from the table. He said, man, they offered me a deal that they were just going to fuck me. But I wanted to make that fight. So he was willing to take that deal because he wanted to fight that bad. But then Al Heyman told him that if you sign, he signed the contract, he can't fight. He's not going to be able to fight. He got to sit out the rest of 2022. We're not going to do the fight to 2023. So Bud was like, nah, I mean, if it'd be sitting out. So he walked away. And then all the YouTube channels, oh, that nigga walked away. He's scared. He ducking Spence. He don't want to fight. They were talking about something. Nigga, take what they give you. You had the old nigga from Chicago. You had Boston Shigo, Fagnon, the entire LDBC, the Boxing Boys, just everybody, every black and Hispanic YouTube channel hated Terrence Crawford. This was a coordinated hit piece on massive proportion. And then the micro channels that was under them that looked up to them. Even Bob Arum, same shit. He had motherfucking controlling, right? And he said, yeah, man, I wasn't going to be sitting around waiting. If they wasn't going to, if they wasn't going to, you want me to sign the contract that I'm getting fucked in. And I gotta wait till next year. So I'm gonna be out damn near 2 years for this fight, to fight Errol Spence. He ain't do that. So he walked away, then he came back and my point is this. He said, I want to look at the book. So you dealing with Terrence Boyd Crawford Promotions. These are the people who run it. Well, I want to look at the books and make sure that, because you're telling me to accept this certain number to fight Errol Spence based on economic metrics that you haven't even proven to me. You said he sold this many pay-per-views. You said he was doing this at the live gate and all that stuff there. So as a promoter, you want to see if these numbers are true, because this guy, before you accept a deal that's based on a certain number, you need to make sure that the number you're accepting for the deal matches up with what the guy is saying. If he say, nah, just take my word for it, this what it is, you don't need to look at this here. They call that, oh, that's a Negro who getting beside himself. Oh, this Negro getting beside himself. Who he think he is? Nigga, you can't be sitting down at no table with Massa. Who you think? It's like Django, the Samuel L. Jackson character. Oh, hold on. I don't know what Leonardo DiCaprio. I forgot the name of the character he played on there. He played that shit good. I ain't gonna lie, boy. Ah, damn, he played that shit real good. But what's my main man name? Dang, what the dude? I just said his name. My mind don't went. What the black dude named? The old black dude, Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson. We're like, hold on, Massa, who this nigga is right here? What he doing on the horse? This is a free man. This is a free black man. Well, you gonna let him stay in the big house? Like, they don't want a nigga in the big house. hey, you get what I'm saying? Stay in your place, Negro. You don't need to be looking at no. That's what Al Heyman did to try to do the Bud. Thank God Errol Spence went against Al Heyman. And if he did not go against Al, that fight never would happen. Thank God for Errol Spence. That's why I'm rooting for him this weekend. But yeah. So yeah, nigga, you what you mean you want to look at the books? Nigga, take one. These niggas on YouTube were saying 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. Oh, take whatever we give you, ass nigga. I said, you know what? Listen, I ain't never seen an 8-figure nigga take advice from a 2-figure nigga. You got a net worth of 2 figures. And you trying to give an 8-figure guy advice on what he should do. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. I got it's everywhere now. It say DAZN sign. It says Devin Haney signs multi-fight DAZN deal. The 3-division champ will defend his WBO welterweight title against Keyshawn Davis. So I guess all those who say he was gonna drop his belt, I guess y'all was wrong, but you ain't gonna admit that. In October, likely in October, this move comes after he turned down an offer from Zuffa Boxing to join the streaming platform. And we know they just said he signed the fight. That it's more than that. Because you got DHP Promotions. They got that. So, yeah, they don't want you at the table. They don't want you at the table. You see what I'm saying? They don't see this is what they want you doing. They want you doing this. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to see what's up. Where's my damn? They don't want you. Why is it? No. Where is that? Where my main man at? Hold on.
Yep, that's right. I'm running things. Cream corn. That's why they call me that. Smooth. I got more measure for your pleasure. Stick with me, baby. I'll have you farting through silk. And let a nigga mess with me. I'll jump on him. All 93 pounds of pure dynamite.
Yeah, man, I'm sitting back, man. I'm sitting back like, man, shit. They want a motherfucker. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me refresh this screen. Y'all bear with me one moment. Let me refresh this screen. All right, I'm back. I just had to refresh the screen right quick. See this what they want. Listen, this what they want you to do. They want you doing this here. They want you buck dancing for butter biscuits, like some of your favorite content creators, the black ones I'm talking about.
Oh, Miss Hillary. Oh, so good to see you, Miss Hillary. I love you, Miss Hillary. Welcome to TV1. Oh, Lord.
I dance with master. I dance with master. I dance with master. I dance with master. See, they want you soft shoe cooning. We don't need you. Call Al. We just gonna trust what Al say. Just call Al. They want you soft shoe cooning. They don't want you like they don't want no smart nigga at the table. Oh no, see, like I say, Jalen Brunson is the perfect example. They don't want no smart motherfucker at the table. Hold on, wait a minute, nigga. Now you stepping out of line now. You let us do the thinking. You don't do no thinking. You let us do the thinking. Let us handle the business, and we just gonna tell you what it is. Okay, you don't need to know none of that there. And then as soon as you start asking those questions, then you'll get a hit piece from Eddie Hearn. 1 minute he'll say something bad about the Haneys, next minute he'll say something good about him. Like he flip-flop. You'll get a hit, you'll get something from Oscar. You'll get something from Rick Glazier. You'll get something all that. You'll know. Like, listen. When it's the nigga getting out of line, they got something they do when a nigga when they say this is the nigga getting out of line call. When they get out of line, we need everybody to point the arrows at them. That's how I'm telling you what God loves and what the devil hates. The naked truth. True. Now you can take it or leave it alone, but you gotta dance with the devil. You get what I'm saying? So, and one thing I do, take my hat off to Bill Haney. He does a good job dancing with the devil. Because as I said before, in this business there are no good guys. It's all bad guys. In this business, there are no good guys. It's all bad guys. Not in boxing. There's no such thing as a good guy in boxing. It's all bad guys. Might be some good guy fighters, but from a business standpoint, from a promotional standpoint, from a sanctioning body standpoint, there are no good guys. The sanctioning bodies are the bad guys. The promoters are the bad guys. The reporters, a lot of them are the bad guys because they work for the bad guys. There are no good guys in this shit. Niggas gonna be cooning, buck dancing for butter biscuits, scratching where they don't itch, jiggle-booing, samboing, ham-boning, scratching where they don't itch. They're gonna be doing that. That's just the reality of the situation, fam. Anyways, hey man, phone line's still open, man. Ain't nobody called on the show, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and shut this motherfucker down then. Shout out to doggone Coach Eddie. Shout out to Tyrone from New Mexico. He said he checking in. Shout out to Aquila. Oh yeah, shout out to Keisha. Keisha, what's going on, Keisha? Shout out to my main man, the one Mr. Ham. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, man, that's just the reality. That's just the reality of the situation, man. I'm gonna tell you like doggone. I'm gonna tell you like Betty Jean used to tell me. She said, I'm gonna tell you what God loves and what the devil hates. Yep, tell you what God loves and what the devil hates. Yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Much Lizzo. Matter of fact, we're gonna rock out by 10 more minutes. Yeah, man, because I got some shit to do. But yeah, go ahead, what's going on, Keisha? Shout out to Keisha, shout out to Aquila. Keila, what's going on? And what it say? He said Heyman told Wilder those were slave wages, $100 million. Man, shit. Nigga go to holler about slave wage, $100 million. Hey, I tell you, hey, I remember what I said. I remember what I said when Wilder said that shit. No, I don't want to say that Al Heyman said that. But it could have been his manager, Shelly Finkel. Shelly Finkel could have said that. Shelly, no, you know what? Shelly ain't gonna say no slave wages. He ain't gonna say no. He probably ain't gonna say no slave wages. It could have came from Al. $100 million. I say the first time a motherfucker tell me to turn down $100 million for 2 fights. I think it was a 2-fight deal or something like that. $100 million. Guess what? He tell me to turn it down. That nigga fired. True. Yeah, you fired, dog. You fired. Not fired. Fired. You fired. Cause I'm gonna have my attorney. Your attorney is gonna be there. We want Deontay to re-sign with Showtime because right now You know how y'all know how Shelly Finkel talk. Right now, Showtime has a lot of eyeballs on it, and DAZN doesn't. So we want to be loyal to Showtime. The $100 million were real. Got the video. Deontay Wilder standing right next to Shelly Finkel. He confirmed it. The $100 million were real. It was going to be for 3 fights. They was going to give him $20 million to fight not Derek Chisora, the dude named light-skinned dude he knocked out with 1 punch. I forgot his name. He dropped him a couple of times and he knocked him out. I forgot the dude name. Dominique Brazil. He was going to get $40 million a piece to fight Anthony Joshua. If he lose, it's a rematch. If Joshua lose, get a rematch, another $40 million. He turned that. The 3 fights, $100 million. I would have fired at that day. Shelly Finkel would have been fired right there at the negotiating table.
True.
$100 million for 3 fights? Yeah. He would. I won't give a damn what network it is, nigga. It can be, and we could be fighting on. We could be fighting on the moon on network planet Krypton or something. We could be fighting on Tubi. You know, you don't want to fight on Tubi because $100 million, $100 million, come on, nigga, please. And then Showtime ain't no dropping Wilder anyways. They dropped him right after the Dominique Brazil fight. They dropped his ass. That's how he got the Fox. He got the Fox, fought Tyson Fury twice, and Fury beat him. He ain't been the same since. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, man. But you supposed to took that $100 million. And then another thing, too. It was for Undisputed. Joshua had 3 of the titles, 3 of the belts, and Wilder had the WBC belt. If those brothers could have came together and fought, that would have been for Undisputed. Look how it worked out. Alexander Usyk ended up becoming Undisputed. And he wasn't even a heavyweight at that time when they were doing all that. Now, from what I remember, or he might have just came into the heavyweight division, something of that sort. Now, I think he was still a cruiserweight. Dude from Nigeria, Anthony Joshua, who live in the UK, Nigerian descent, and a black American from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, had a chance to fight each other for Undisputed. And Wilder listening to goddamn Shelly Finkel and Al Heyman. Man, shit.
True.
Yeah, damn all that. Yeah, I ain't shit. Hey, shout out to Steph. Yeah, man, listen. $100 million, I'll fight this man. What we fighting on? Tubi. We could be fighting on Sesame Street. We could be fighting on the Disney Channel, whatever. $100 million? Shit. Nigga, I ain't lower than no motherfucking show. Fuck Showtime. And they drop you anyways. The very next fight he got dropped. They paid him $20 million to fight Dominique Brazil. They dropped Wilder because they lost money on the fight. They overpaid him. They didn't recoup the money. They dropped him for a reason. They dropped him for a reason. You know what I mean? They dropped him. He ended up going to goddamn going to Fox. Yeah. Trying to tell you, man, nigga around this bitch, man, fucking with Tyson Fury. He ain't been the same since he was fucking with Tyson Fury.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yeah, man, that shit right there. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, around that bitch talking about don't you ever forget. I mean, shit. They say, I was like, man, to this day. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, that like, bro, they could have, you know what I mean? He said he wanted AJ to be included. AJ was included with the deal. They wasn't giving him $100 million for Pork Chop Willie. AJ was included in the deal. What you think the $100 million was for? It wasn't for doggone Shorty Big Nuts. It was $20 million for him to fight Dominique Brazil, who was his mandatory, and then $40 apiece to fight AJ. The first fight in the rematch. Yeah, that's what it was for, fam. That ain't Shelly Fecal said, bro, I got the video. Shelly Fecal, fuck the dumb shit. Shelly Fecal said they turned the deal down because it was on DAZN. He confirmed it. It was $100 million. I can pull the video up and play that motherfucker. It was for $100 million. You know, I told Deontay, you know, the fight will be much more later on. Later on down the line, it'll be worth a whole lot more money than that. DAZN just doesn't have enough eyeballs for a fight of this magnitude. That's exactly what he said.
To this day.
That's exactly what he said. Literally. That's exactly what he said, fam. You know what I mean? So, anyways, it is what it is, man. My lord, everybody, man. Y'all know what time of TI is.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long today. You dig? Shout out the doggone Booger Ray Leonard.
Make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let I love you.
Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. And what it say, 60-40, 70-30? Nah, here it go right here.
I know you once said, hey, look, if we fight, it's going to be either 70-30, 80-20. Was that?
Man, I was. When I said
posturing or what was that?
When did I say that?
You know, that was.
Yeah, I said it on my girl Instagram. Yeah. What's going? But I was playing. Hey, man, nobody taking no 80-20, 70-30. Yeah, I was playing. I was like, because I was like, it's gonna be 60-40, and I was like, yeah, he keep playing crazy. It's gonna be 70-30 or 80-20. Yeah. But yeah, I was playing. Like I wasn't serious about that, man. Like people can't take jokes.
Shit, them whole ass niggas on YouTube were playing. Them heterosexual, they were like 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Take whatever we give you. They were talking about take whatever we give you. Like these dudes actually thought that they knew Errol Spence and that they was at the negotiating table with Errol Spence. Like I'm telling you, the two-figure nigga boxing community. That's what we need to call them. The two-figure nigga boxing community. The Nick Sacks. I call them Nick Sacks as well. Nick Sacks are very low IQ people in the boxing community. They use circular arguments and they like to argue about nothing. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the time to dedicate the energy to. I lose brain cells trying to talk to you motherfuckers. I get dumber just listening to some of the dumbass shit that you say out of your beak. You see what I'm saying? These niggas be running their bussy with the, you know what I mean, all the goddamn time. I'm like, fam, I can't do it, fam.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, you know, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing, you know, again, because when you have, you know, an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talk about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Booger Ray Leonard told you right there. He was telling you right there. You know, who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Woo! You know, God damn, I can't believe that nigga asked me that question. Hold on, wait a minute, guys. Wait, oh my gosh, Floyd. Oh my gosh. Goddamn Brian Cusso, he asked me this tough question. Don't we want to have tough questions today? All right, hold on. Like I said before, Floyd speaking. How can I help you? Floyd, Leonard. Is that you, Leonard? Yes, Floyd, it's me. What's going on, Leonard? I'm getting a back massage. What's going on? Who are you getting a back massage from? Do you remember that guy when I was in London? Yes. Remember the guy that was on his knees? Yes. Remember he was saying that after my God, I respected you? Yes. And he had his head by my waist? Yes. And he wanted to give me Awesome Johnson. Yes, I have him there. Oh my gosh, Floyd, you can't have him there, Floyd. Why you got him there? I don't want him there. I feel. Come on, Floyd. Floyd, come on. I feel insecure. Don't worry about it. What is it, Leonard? Well, anyways, I'm here with Brian Costner, and he's asking me these tough questions, Floyd. I don't know what to do. He asked me who's the next big star from Mayweather Promotions. Like I said before, Leonard, you are the CEO of Mayweather Promotions. You run the business operations. I don't know who the next star is. You should know. I hired you for that. Okay, Floyd, I'll think of something.
True.
Man, this nigga.
True.
Nigga Booger Ray, hey, the man asked Booger Ray the question, who the next big star for the Mayweather Promotions? He didn't know the answer to it. He didn't know the answer to it because they didn't really have nobody. They had Jaleel Hackett over there. They had Richardson Hitchens over there. He wasn't doing nothing with them. They were just collecting dust over there. See what I'm saying? Yeah, man, motherfucker, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. That's just a reality. That's just a reality of the situation.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
Hey, man, y'all drop y'all cities. I'm going to give everybody a shout out. Let's see what we got, man. Let's give everybody the city a shout out. Let's see what we have. Shout out to, what's the first city that I see? Shout out to San Diego. Hey, okay. That's the first city I saw right there. Shout out to San Diego. Shout out to Rochester. Hey, okay. Shout out to New York. Hey, okay. Let's see what we got. Shout out to BA. Hey, okay. Shout out to Brooklyn. Hey, okay. Shout out to the ATL. Hey, okay. Shout out to Houston. Hey, okay. Shout out to Las Vegas. Hey, okay. Shout out to Major Key. What's going on, brother? Shout out to St. Louis. Hey, okay. Angela and this bitch, St. Louis. Shout out to Cardiff, Wales. Hey, okay. Shout out to Plant City. Hey, okay. Shout out to Honolulu, Hawaii. Hey, okay. Who else we got in this bitch, man? Yeah, man, I'm trying to give everybody city a shout out. We got Rochester. Oh, yeah, shout out to Tampa, man. Shout out to Tampa Bay. And shout out, and particularly West Tampa, you know what I mean? In fact, West Tampa, I'm always biased because that's where I'm from. You know what I mean? I grew up on the north side too, but you know what I mean? But my foundation, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, man, shout out to the west side. And shout out to, don't nobody live over there on the west side and the north side no more. I think it's all Mexicans over there now. The Mexicans don't took over. Yeah. But shout out to the north side too. Fuck it.
True.
Hey, okay. Anyway, shout out to Rich City. Hey, okay. Who else we got? Shout out to Philly. Hey, okay. Shout out to the Bronx. Hey, okay. Shout out to Brooklyn. Hey, okay. Shout out to Flint, Michigan. Hey, okay. Shout out to Sanford, Florida. Bo Key, that's Bo Key there. Hey, okay. Shout out to Fayetteville, North Cackalack. Hey, okay. Let's see who else we got. We got Flint, Michigan. We got North Cackalack. We have shout out to H-Town, man. H-Town down, man. Shout out to Houston. Hey, okay. Shout out to Chicago. Hey, okay. I had a dude threaten me and tell me to come to Chicago one time. Shout out to Lafayette, Louisiana. Hey, okay. Shout out to New Haven, Connecticut. Hey, okay. You get what I'm saying? We got New Haven, Connecticut in this BI. I heard it's rough in New Haven, man. I don't know how true that is, bro. I heard it was rough in New Haven too. I say, shit, it's rough every goddamn well. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey. Hey, okay. Newark, New Jersey in this BI. Yeah, you gotta know how to move when you be going different places, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to he say shout out to Ghost Town, aka the Bronx. Hey, okay. Hey, he say shout out to Ghost Town, aka the Bronx. Man, y'all know what time of TI is, man. I catch you guys on the next one. You know my motto, don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.